If you guys haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We hit 130 subscribers already. I'm so pumped. Thank you guys so much. We finally got over that 100 hump. It took forever, but I'm super excited, and there's some big things coming, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit a like the channel, or even leave me a comment on what you like to see, what you don't like to see, something like that. But we got some big things coming. I'm going to be doing a giveaway to you guys. You're not going to want to miss it, and it's going to be a good time. So without further ado, let's skip the bullshit, and let's jump right into it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys haven't been here before, my name's Average. I do all kinds of stuff on this channel. We do hunting videos, we do vlogs, we do car videos, all kinds of stuff. Kind of an all-around, just kind of plethora of information and fun stuff going on. But anyways, today we're going to change it up a little bit. Today we're actually going to be doing a little bit of a customization to some of my hunting cameras. So, majority of the time when I'm out in the field, like filming a hunt or somewhat of a, like, where a camera could get damaged, I'm using either like a cheap action camera, such as like this one I think was like $40 on Amazon, or I'm going to be using like a GoPro, a little bit more expensive, $200, $300. But today what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys how to customize this to blend in better in your decoy spread, if you're going to be setting it out in a decoy spread, or if you're going to be having it like maybe on your head or something like that. Help it blend in just a little bit more. Not all of them are black. Some of them are like silver. I think they even have like a white GoPro now. So what we're going to be doing today is customizing this to look like this. And basically what that's going to do is help it blend in on the water, help the ducks to not see it, help the deer, whatever you're going to be hunting, to just not be able to pick it up as easy as they would before with the different color that it was. Alrighty, so the things that you are going to need for this project. First, you're obviously going to need your camera. Now, this one is just a cheap camera that I found on Amazon for around 40 bucks, I believe, and it works great for getting a shot that the camera might get destroyed. You know, you don't want to ruin a $140 camera or $200 camera when there's a possibility of it getting destroyed. So the first thing you need is a action camera. It can be small, it can be anything. I also have this type, which HTC makes this one, I believe, and it's just a little kind of like inhaler looking camera. I don't like to use that one quite as much. This one blends in a little better, but first thing you need is a camera. Next, what you will need is some type of paint. Now, it doesn't really matter the brand or the type. Basically what you're going to look for is something that's dull, something that's not glossy, and something that's going to match the environment that you're hunting in. So that's why I picked this. I also have a green that I'm going to assort with it, but you only need one color. And the last thing you need is some type of painter's tape. So the painter's tape is very crucial. Basically what we're going to use that for is to tape off the lens and the back screen so that nothing like blocks that, and you can still use that to its normal function. So without further ado, let's start this. So first things first, what we're going to do is take our camera and we are going to clean off the lens, get any debris off of it. Sometimes there's some dust or oil or something that's kind of been stuck to it. So we're just going to give it a brief little cleaning like so. Then what you want to do is get your tape. Any painter's tape will basically work. The thicker the better, so that you can kind of only have to do one coat or one strip, if you will. And you're going to want to put that right over top of the lens and try to get it in all the little cracks and crevices like so, to try to get the full lens protected. Now sometimes in this situation what you'll need is a little X-Acto knife, or even just like a normal pocket knife you might have laying around. And what you're going to want to do is go around the edges of the camera lens. Careful not to scratch the lens, we don't want that. Like so. And perfect. Now what you do is you have your lens is all covered, so when you do paint over top of that, it won't affect the actual sight that the camera is looking through. So now what we need to do is go for the back screen. So for this, you might need a few more layers of tape, but in essence, all we're going to do is be careful with your knife. You can hurt yourself really bad. That would not be good. Can't sue me because I didn't tell you to put it up. I didn't tell you to screw it up. Yeah, so basically just go down the edge. It's not going to be perfect. I mean, you can get it perfect if you really want, but I'm not going to be too particular on it. And lastly, we are going to, these ports are open, so I don't want to put paint inside of there. So what I'm actually going to do is just cut a little piece of tape. I'm going to stick it over top. Just like that. So now it's all covered and it's ready for paint. Alright, so I apologize for the wind, it's really windy out here, but luckily I was already painting the bottom of my kayak, so I'm just going to use that for kind of the area where I'm going to paint. So shake it up real good, get her nice and shut. Then what you're going to do is just put a nice even layer coat over top of the camera. Do it on all sides. And you're laying it on that screen on the bottom, so basically you're not going to paint the screen anyways. So I guess you really wouldn't even need to cover that if you really didn't want to, but just be sure to get a nice little coat on there. Now what you're going to want to do is let that sit and dry for approximately 5 minutes, depending on how thick you put the coat. So we're going to sit here and let that dry for a bit, and we'll be right back. So that's been drying for a little while now. It's looking a lot better already. First, what I do is put about 2 coats of just your normal base paint on there. So now, as you can see, it's nice and green. There's no, you know, it's not crazy flashy or anything like that. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to take a little bit duller paint and we are going to coat that, but instead of just spraying it straight on there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little piece of, I don't even know what this is, just some like grassy stuff that I found in the front yard. I'm gonna lay it over top of that. Now what we're gonna do is let that dry for a while. Alrighty, we're back and this is basically dry. I screwed up a little bit on the bottom, you can kind of see right there, but other than that it's pretty good. There's a little bit of the grass on there, I'll pick that off later. It doesn't have to be perfect like I've said before. It's gonna be stuck in a marsh, it's gonna be stuck in my backpack, it's gonna be put basically everywhere that cameras really aren't supposed to go. So now the final step is to take off all of the tape like so. And voila, that is the finished product. Doesn't look pretty, like I said before, but it's gonna get the job done. It's gonna be sitting in a marsh. It's gonna blend in great because it's green. The marsh water is gonna be green with algae and stuff swimming around, so that's gonna be perfect. Alrighty, well thank you guys for watching. That was just a quick little how-to on how I like to customize some of my equipment to make it blend in a little better for the scenario that I'm gonna be in. Again, this is just my opinion on everything. You guys don't have to do this at all. I just like to think about it as when I'm going out with my friends or anybody, I don't want to be the one that scares the ducks away or scares the deer away or something like that because of my camera equipment. So I don't want to ruin their hunt, including my hunt, for something dumb like having a camera that has like a glare to it instead of just like doing something simple like painting it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for all the support. Like I said, there's big things coming. You guys are gonna want to stay tuned. yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that like button, and turn your post notifications on, because there's going to be some big announcements, as well as following me down below. You're not going to want to miss out on this giveaway. Thank you guys very much, and have a good one. Peace.